What up, welcome back to the channel. I'm IJ and we are locked in. You seen the thumbnail. Is Nicole going to be able to identify Lamar? If you've seen the trailer for episode 7, we see that she's brought in for questioning because they want to know who killed Darius. So before we break that down, shout out to the notification gang. If you're new to the channel, you'll be a part of it. Hit your subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Hit that like button. It's the easiest thing you can do. Now, we're going to break down all of the moments that Nicole's actually seen Lamar, and does she actually know what Lamar's name is, or she can just describe who he is off of what she's seen. So let's jump into it. This is, did Nicole identify Lamar? If you remember back, Nicole and Darius, they're at the mall with T and Wanda because they're getting some things together for his daughter's christening. Now, he gives Nicole some money so they can go into Foot Locker and get, her and Darius some things. But of course, Lamar and the 12th Street boys are in there. They over there. They getting some Cortez and stuff because you got to keep the team clean. Now, when T comes in, he sees Lamar. Now, during this, we know that they're beefing with Lamar. So at this point, it's like, okay, what's really going to go down in here? You seen Lamar. He steps straight to him. And T puts Darius and Nicole behind him because he sees he's outnumbered, but he doesn't want anything to happen to the kids or his baby mama or his kid at that. Now, when they approach him, Lamar gets real disrespectful. He starts, pulling the money out. But he sees T's baby mama and his kids. So he's like, you know what? I'm not going to do nothing to the kids. But he throws some money on the ground. And he tells them, diapers are getting a little expensive. Pretty much telling T, we get money out here. But we see y'all. Now, this is Nicole's first time ever seeing Lamar. She sees him, but she doesn't get a name or anything from it. Even Wanda sees Lamar for the first time. And she's asking T, who is this guy? But he's not giving any information because you don't want civilians into the street life. So he's just like, man, oh, it's nobody. But we need to get out of here because there's too many of them. And just because they didn't do something in the mall, don't mean they won't do nothing on the outside. So this is Nicole's first time actually seeing Lamar. Nicole and Darius, you see Darius here. So he's in there. He's looking around like, man, I don't know what's going on. I just know T gave us some money. But Nicole and Darius, they start getting closer as far as, Darius likes her. He's hanging out with the crew. He comes over to the house. At this point, they have security watching Nicole at all times. Now, they're just sitting outside. So she brings Darius in and he wants to get close to her. He wants to get to know her. My dad said I should treat you like a queen because you're a child of God. And he's just doing everything that a boy is supposed to. Of course, T comes in and hates and tells him to get the hell out of here because he don't want anybody with his little sister. Of course, kids are going to be kids. So the next day, they're walking home from school, and Darius, he still wants to make Nicole his girlfriend. So he's talking to her, and they're walking. Now, the kids, they get their first kiss in, but the security is still following her, and she doesn't like it. We seen her earlier in the episode say, T, I don't like this. It's like being in jail. So what does she do? Her and Darius, they run away from the security. Now, security was over there smoking a cigarette, so, he wasn't going to be able to keep up. Hey, y'all slow down. But once they get around here, guess who pulls up? Crazy ass Lamar. Now Lamar pulls up and he hops out. Now she's seen Lamar at the mall before, and she even says, wait, you're the guy at the mall. Now Lamar, he has a do-rag on this time, so she probably can't identify him because he had the afro at the mall. Now he has the do-rag on top of the afro. He got the little afro coming out the side. But she's like, wait, you're the guy at the mall. And he's saying, yeah, something's wrong with your brother. Come with me. So he's trying to pull a kidnapping just like they did with Zoe. But we know the difference is Lamar, he's not going to return her peacefully. You know what I'm saying? He's going to do some things. Now, Lamar has already killed Slick this episode. Darius tries to step up and save his girl. But what does that turn into? He gets stabbed. Now, this tells you where Lamar's mind is at. These kids are probably like 12, if that, and he kills a kid. So Darius, he tries to protect Nicole. He gets stabbed up. Nicole runs off. And even though he was stabbed up, he still tries to get up and crawl over to Lamar to stop him from chasing after her. And that's when Lamar finishes him. And I'm talking about he puts that knife in there and it ain't no coming back from that. Lamar, he looking around all crazy. Yeah, man. And then you got her just laying out here with him because he's stabbed up. People talking about call the police. But it ain't no coming back for this. Now, with episode 7 coming, do I think that Nicole is going to be able to identify Lamar? Like I was saying, I don't think she knows his name. All she knows is what he looks like. It's a guy with an afro, it's a guy with a do-rag. If she can identify the chains, I think that would work. Now, we've seen her in the precinct with her parents, And they're telling her, hey, you know what I'm saying? This is just a child. But the captain is saying, you need to tell us the truth. Because if you lie, you know, you'll get in trouble for this. Now, what I think is going to happen is they're going to get with T and say, who is this guy that came after Nicole? And what is his name? And this could be one way that they can get Lamar locked up and get him off of their case. But we're going to see how that goes. Let me know what you all think about that. All right, let me know. Do you think that Nicole is going to be able to identify Lamar? And if so, is she going to do it? I don't know if they're going to actually have her talk to the cops. But at the end of the day, I think T and Meech, they may look at it as an opportunity that they can get Lamar off the street. Because it won't be them snitching. It'll be their little sister. So let me know what you think. I'm Mode IJ. If you like the content on the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching. I'm out.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.